The fires of mass cremations had burned throughout the night. As the palls of smoke hung heavily over the stricken city, pile upon pile of ashes showed the enormity of this tragedy. Over 1,000 bodies had already been burned or buried, and still more came. Pitifully, a son grieved over his dead mother. And yet another funeral pyre was helped on its way with kerosene. Another inconsolable relative led away. The problem of moving both human corpses and bloated carcasses of cattle had been made even harder because so many of the laborers had also perished. The health hazard caused by decomposure grew critical as the stench of death filled the city's sun-baked streets. For a third morning, these children had awoken to find no mother, no father, no family. Now they were just numbers in a nightmare. Their lives rested on the relief workers and their handouts. Though finding sufficient food and water not contaminated by the gas had added to the problems. The worst affected orphans were still being carted to hospital. 3 days after the incident, the agony of Bhopal was no less vivid. Countless tragic cases. Thousands still blinded, weeping in anguish and uncertainty. Somehow the medical teams had managed to treat 50,000 victims.
This immediate first aid is this, which we are giving.
How many hours after the gassing did she start having difficulty breathing?
This may be about 12 to 24 hours.
So 24 hours after this, people then can start having problems?
Some of them, not all. Old and small, younger children, they have immediate. So it depends upon the age factor and other factors also.
But only the strong were likely to recover from a poison which had sought out the frail and the feeble. A young girl choked on the edge of death as the doctors struggled to save one more life.